Welcome to Science Experiment Party. Today, we'll chat about the amazing relationship between humans and plants. Hunter found everyone has a seed in the brain, soak it in water for 48 hours. This seed can sprout out of furious, and the secret weapon to awaken it is a rare greenhouse. It perfectly matches the girls in the tale of a house teens and a flowering tree. Rachel saw just the tip. The truth lies in the secret room. Hunter forgot to lock the door and Rachel's about to explore. Rachel snuck in, but what did she see? We don't know yet, but her worldview shattered in an instant. Hunter pulled her out, trying to brainwash her, but Rachel's not the kind to fall for that. She only knew that lives were at stake, raising the scalpel and charging at Hunter, ready to take down this monster in human skin. Hunter was suddenly pushed back by Rachel, who knew that little shove sent her head to the floor for a rude awakening. This is when Nina's wisdom is needed. If fear shed conjure with a hippo, like her braids did. Alas, no braid luck today. But just when things got strange, sparks ignited in Rachel's eyes. As the lights played around, her consciousness sipped off to world A, but here she couldn't find a body to hitch a ride on, just floating as a spirit. Still, she was determined to get the message across. Then she spotted a doorbell-equipped house, climbed the stairs to the second floor, and ended up possessing a mirror. Maybe she cracked the code? A weird noise reached the boy's ears. He chased after it. Suddenly, a figure appeared in the mirror, behind empty. A haunting melody made her summon courage to look. The melody came from the mirror woman, but before she saw clearly, she vanished with a splash. The boy felt something was wrong. Suddenly, she recalled something, gathered her pals, suspecting the lady's link to late Nina. Nina once said she had a friend named Rachel who sang like an angel. Maybe Rachel was using her song to send a secret message. See, the melody was basically the tune only had 3 notes, matching BBA initials perfectly. So they sought teacher BBA, asking if she'd had any signs lately. BBA said she dreamed of someone asking for help, but sadly, she couldn't make out who it was, but she knew it was a man, not Nina. More confusion for the group. To get to the bottom of it, they decided to use the mirror and consult a medium, but in a moment of excitement, the mirror got tossed away. When Curly came to check, the mirror was shattered. They had no choice but to bring the pieces to the medium, hoping she could contact this. The medium glanced at the pieces and freaked out, urging Curly to cover it up ASAP. Because once the mirror shatters, the spirits could escape. Who knows what their souls are planning? So they hurried to cover their home mirror. After that, the medium had them hold hands and form a circle to start the essence. She placed the plate in the center, and if the spirits received the vibes, they would leave traces in the plate. Everyone needed to focus on the plate while waiting patiently. The boy suddenly heard yesterday's hum again, sensing something calling behind him. He found himself drawn to it when the TV flickered on, switching scenes. Everyone gathered, as the spirits seemed to convey a message through the TV. On screen, a blind girl appeared, as if she could see everything. Her image symbolized Nina gaining her sight back, as she traversed through watery hands. This meant that Nina crossed into another dimension and had not met her demise. The next messages got even clearer. The hum meant BBA, Go stood for go, and safe meant safe, combining to say, only being BBE is safe. Nina's in trouble, she needs help. The scene freezes on a pebble window, BBA pondering, edging towards the TV. The instant she reached out to touch the screen, it unexpectedly shattered abruptly, and the valuable information vanished along with it too. At that same moment, nearly 100 women had the same dream, featuring the petal-shaped window and a man. Artists sketched nearly 100 drawings based on their description. All sketches led to one person, who found Nina. Who was he? A phone was found in the wall. That phone had the puzzle game installed, rumored to promise billions of riches if you cracked the 5th level. Many youths went crazy over it, and some even jumped to their doom. Curly sensed it might link to the missing persons cases she'd been probing, and had to solve it. The first level of the game was a riddle above the ocean, beneath the stars. She compared her phone to the stairway. She spotted a hidden image on the steps honing in on a bird. Too easy, but as she entered her answer, the system said wrong. A nearby player chimed in, "You've only got 3 tries." She aimed the phone at the beach behind her. The screen showed a runway, thought it was a plane, but wrong again. Missed something? She aimed her phone skyward, screen displaying plane model, typed in B411 quickly. She unlocked the 2nd level. The puzzle's the 3 wise men, stumping Curly. Isn't consulting pros simpler? So she used her private investigator persona to track down the game development company and slipped in disguise as a janitor. But to her surprise, the tech team wasn't creating the game, they were analyzing recordings. Sensing something was wrong, she snuck into ventilation ducts, reached the core area, and saw an even more shocking sight. Countless women lay below her, each documenting their dreams. She grew even more puzzled, but realized she was getting closer to the truth. Curly located one of the dream providers and from her found the game company's dream analyst, who turned out to be an elderly lady nearing her golden years. She studied intertwined dreams, finding 3 recurring images in 400, a coffin-sized tunnel, a spiraling staircase, and a petal-shaped glass window. But only one building in the world has all 3 features, that greenhouse. No one knew what that house was for, but the game's design aimed to lure them there. Curly discovered that the house's owner is a woman named Nina, currently locked up in a mental institution. To meet Nina, Curly posed as an investigator following the missing persons case. If she solved the mystery, she'd get to the bottom of it.